So yeah, I'm Rob Wunder, and I farm just south of Foam Lake, Saskatchewan here on the family farm. It's definitely a integrated family farm with my brother and myself and my folks. Um, we've been here since 1903, I guess, on this spot. So it's over 100 years now. We're the fourth generation. And over the course of, I guess, the farming career, we've always been mixed. We've kind of uh, and people ask, are you a grain, more cattle, or where are you at? And it's almost a 50-50 split. We have some organic land. We run, uh, a very diverse crop rotation, I guess you could say, and we integrate cover crops uh, into that as well. So we'll have generally we like to seed a cash crop and then companion crop that with a cover crop that's going to be there in the understory. So when we go to harvest, the the cash crop comes off, and then there's green living roots already there, so that we're not trying to seed after harvest or while we're harvesting. I mean, we use winter cereals, so as part of our mix. So there's that, and we'll be seeding that. We use the livestock definitely as a tool. Uh, so we use all sorts of different stocking densities, and we'll manage our pastures uh, in an amped kind of a multi-paddock adaptive system. And so then we try and run with very long rest periods in between grazings to allow that ecosystem, like the soil to and everything, to recover. And we may or may not take it down short. We may or may not trample it. As we got further into this, you're starting to see some massive swings from really one high stock density grazing where we built organic matter by a percent. Um, and there's a lot of things that have to line up to do that. It's not going to happen every time. Haven't been able to do it since, but we did do it, and we were fortunate enough that we had some third party testing. So we like to use a little bit of fertility, and we're trying to foster life 365 days a year. So a little bit of nitrogen. We did some testing this year. Um, and with just a difference of 10 pounds of actual nitrogen that we put on with molasses and a humic. So it was a 2800. Just before harvest, we had a summer student this year that was helping us, and she uh, we had her doing lots of different jobs, and one of them was, it wasn't just all grunt work and like the jobs that nobody else wants to do. Organic nitrogen levels starting to build because we're always trickle feeding the system, right? Not necessarily getting a full season cover crop. We do some of them, but um, not necessarily doing that and trying to maximize profits and build soil at the same time. So the two legumes, the two clovers are in here because the sweet clover depends on what we're going to do with this crop next year, or this field. But we have the option, and so you can allow that sweet clover to get really rank, and that red clover below is actually very, very lush. And so you can get tons and quality if you need to silage it or graze it. Like, it's a lot of different options, and it adds diversity. Even though they're both biannual clovers, there is a difference in the roots, the root structures. They're different and different leaf type, and so we're just trying to harvest sunlight as many days out of the year as we can, right?